that would help me in order to excel in this language. It's okay to talk with different people for communication or for practicing, but what about the beginner, or what about the speaker who doesn't know the single word in English? So how they can talk in the English language, or how they can start their preparation before talking with people? So according to you, you have any sets of suggestions for them or not?
Of course.
Okay.
I think initially I started through the reading way, I would say. Like I was reading multiple books.
Mm.
Not a very
Okay.
specific book I was reading. I was reading random books, I would say. And that belongs
Okay.
to very lower classes, I would say. Because if you follow low classes books, so it will help you to maintain your interest level, right? Because you are not getting, complicated words and vocabulary so that you have to go on Google and searching time to time, right? If you are understanding, so it will help you to sustain your interest and you can hold yourself for a long time. So I started my beginning through the reading way and I was listening many celebrities speech. Okay.
Mm.
So during listening I used to have multiple vocabulary that was really imperative for me. And after that I was
Mm.
using audio call applications where I'm just delivering what I learned previously into my conversations. So these are the way I used to do to improve my English. So I would suggest the same things to everybody. If any person wants to
Mm.
improve their English and they want to be a good into this, so they must apply these kinds of strategy. This must be worked. Start of a conversation. So may I know about you?
Okay, so hello, I am Vicky and I am from Bihar. Currently, I am pursuing my master degree in English literature and talking about my hobbies. So, in my free time, I love to do painting. That is all about me.
That's great. And by the way, you are looking like an artist, I would say.
I am looking an artist. Look like an
Yeah,
artist, okay? I don't know. I am an
yeah,
artist, we can say, but look like an artist, I can't understand.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Okay,
like,
let me clarify. Let me clarify.
mm,
Generally, I have been watched multiple movies of American. So in that few movies, mostly the artists, have a kept such a hair, like you, hair, hairstyle. So the way
okay.
you put your hair.
It's not a hairstyle. Like a few minutes ago, I was sleeping on my bed and I just woke up. So, which is why it's look like that, I think. But yes,
Yeah,
I
it
try
might.
to yes, maintain my hairstyle because I am very obsessed with my hair. We can say so. Yes,
Yeah,
it's not like
it
that.
might be.
I am always trying to maintain my hairstyle. It's not like that. I haven't got lots of time. We can say to spend on salon at salons, so which is
Okay.
why.
Yeah, it might be as a coincidence, I would say, having, the same appearance, what I watch in movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
Yes,
great.
they are like uh, keep their hair as long as possible. We can say they are maintaining their good hairstyle. But
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah.
I think I prefer this hairstyle because these hairstyles take like minimal time to maintain. For example, I don't have to go every month at salon, so which is why I maintain my medium hair. Yes, after medium hair, I think it takes time to what I have to say to use, okay, to become long. And if I take a short hairstyle, so after every month I have to groom my hair in a proper shape, so which is why I don't prefer short hair, and I like long hair as well. 1 year ago I
Mm.
maintained my long hair because of some ritual things. So
Wow.
I am
Good to
very
hear that.
now I am very habitual to have a medium long hair. I like
Mm-hmm.
this.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, of course. And it suits on you, really. It suits on you.
uh,
Because your face is so round. And according to your face, it's a quite suitable, That's the reason
yes,
I
yes.
appreciated you. I noticed, highlighted this point. So you can care,
Okay.
you can careful,
Mm,
caring about your hairs to maintain.
mm. Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how have you been into this field? Like, is it your previous desire of your childhood, or you just recently have you created as a hobbies of learning English like others?
Okay. It's been 1 year, I think. Yes, I have been practicing this language since 1 year. I was starting to learn this language just for a fun, we can say, or just to polish my extra one extra skill, we can say. We all know English has their own importance around the world, or in order to communicate with different people over the world, we need to like adapt at least one neutral language which is quite popular among the birds. So, which is why I decided to learn this language. And apart from that, after trying to learn language, I felt very like curious to learn about different grammatical things or different idiom phrases. So I found it is very like challenging. Not it is very funful things to learn. So which is why I chose this thing. It's been almost around 1 year. Now I am quite comfortable with this language, but still I look for some extra progress in my English language. For example, polishing my vocabulary, ordinary to advanced. And yes, apart from that, I also work on my pronunciation skills because many persons suggested me previously. You need to polish your pronunciation related to the S and SH or sound, I think, and So I have to work upon my phonetics as well.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, especially becoming as a good speaker in English. So you must have
Mhm.
accuracy in your pronunciation of the word,
Yes.
and yeah, that could be reveal the exact meaning of yours, right? Surrounding the people,
Mhm.
and each person
Okay.
don't know how to maintain these kinds of things, how to purify their pronunciations, right? So this
Yes,
is the
yes.
arts, you can say. This is the arts, what the way we pronounce the words and presenting any kinds of things surrounding the people. So yeah, you are doing
Okay.
well, I would say, and hope
Mhm.
you will soon you will get result because you are so consistent. What I think about you, as you mentioned, right?
Yes. Like today, I took a new challenge in myself to practice English language 6 hours a day. I don't know it will work or not, but yes, I make a challenge for me. For example, I have to practice 6 hours a day for a 30 day, or in these 6 hours, 2 hours dedicated for phonetics sound pronunciation, 2 hours is dedicated for reading and listening, and 2 hours is speaking in front of camera. So these are
Wow.
the things I have implemented today, and I have almost done my today task. For example, I have done my phonetics reading books. So yes, I want to like spend some time 2 hour more, so then I will complete my first day.
Of course, I think taking challenge for self. It's a kind of amazing feeling are you going to receive in your daily life.
Mm,
It will never let you feel boring any second of your life, right? So taking challenge, I also like this part, in my life. Because earlier when I started my beginnings to improve this language, that time uh, I didn't have anything like any environment. Even I didn't
mm,
have any phone, smartphone. Even though
mm.
I kept on moving on the multiple ways, I think, in order to find the genuine way so that I can improve my language. And I did multiple things. Okay. So that's the reason still I'm able to convey my message and helping others. Yeah.
I think you forget to introduce yourself. That's how I can know you better, I think. Shall you introduce
Oh,
yourself?
yeah, yeah, sure, sure. So this is Chandan here, and I live in Bihar state. And
Okay.
professionally, I'm a teacher in a primary school. That's all.
Mm. Okay, so I am also from Bihar. So in which city you live in Bihar?
Not a city. This is called village.
Mm.
Uh, do you know about Samastipur district?
Yes, I know. Samastipur
Yes.
district.
So I am living nearest that district, you can say.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Like originally you are from the village area, near which is in Samastipur.
Yes, yes, you're right.
Okay. I know the every city has some different prakhand we can say. Like we say no prakhand. So village means prakhand, I think. So you live in some village area,
Yeah, rural place you can say. They
rural place.
yeah. And by the way,
Mm,
place doesn't matter. Right, your
yes.
accent it really matters. The way you act,
Mm,
words really matter. How much you're a kind of optimistic person, and how much curious you are towards the language or learning any skill. Right, it matters a lot.
mm. I do agree with you, but I think environment play a crucial role according to this language because we need such kind of environment. For example, you are here to talk with me just for an ambience. You want to meet with different people who know English language very well in order to communicate with you. So, which is why environment is okay. I think if everyone in your village speak in English language, so you never find any difficulties in order to communicate. So, environment is
Yeah,
matter. I can understand with you, relate with. For example, I am from the city area. Uh, but even though I'm not receiving such kind of environment regarding to the English language, or you are from the village area, so definitely there is not an environment related to the English language. So, like how you practice English language every day? What are the
yeah,
steps
you
you?
yeah you are right. You are right in a multiple aspect of this matter. Of course, I was not having an environment in my beginning, and still now I'm not having any person with whom I can talk in this way. So you can
Oh,
say I'm depending on social media applications. You can say these kinds of applications.
okay.
Yeah. So whenever I have time, so I utilize that time with the people who are existing on social media applications like this. So this way I'm improving. Yes.
Okay. So, which is the app you use? How many app or what kind of app you use? Do you use for your practice?
I think 1 year, yeah, even 2 years back, I was using multiple application where you can connect through audio conversation. But
Okay.
for 6 months, yeah, 7 8 months, I would say I'm using these applications. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so now
So
today
you
I'm
only
using this
put
app.
your like you only use this app, Skype app for your learning English.
Yes,
So
yes,
how
you
can
are
it
right.
like so how can this app help you in order to learning English? Because I have encountered so many people on this app, and every people are mostly they are YouTuber and they are just for talk to 10 to 15 minutes, and after that they want to record that video and put on social media. So my question is it beneficial for a person who are trying to learn English language from this app? Because I haven't received any guidance or anything. Definitely, I am on that on your side. For example, I always like prefer to others to listen more and more whenever we are indulging ourselves in such kind of environment. So definitely, in the long run, we can adapt something from there. So it's very crucial to listen more and sometimes reading book can be beneficial if person are aware from the words and phrases. Or according to me, we have to use very simple book as a beginner because we all know like many authors written their book and they are using some advanced word or just advanced phrases in their book, so that book cannot can't help them if they are beginner. We have to also like
Yeah,
switch again and again in order to excel this language. For example, now I am in my intermediate level, on my intermediate level, so I have to use some advanced book where I can find some new word or new phrases. So
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right because I think 30 even 50% you are quite aware about, right? You are aware about a multiple vocabulary, 50 or 30%. Right. Then
yes,
you
yes,
can
yes.
extend your labels by choosing the very specific novels or some other books where you are going to learn different vocabulary, right? But you know
Okay.
what happens, like many learners, by having the multiple suggestions from the multiple professional teachers, they start reading novels. And after, during readings, they get to know like they are not that much sufficient to finish that single
Mhm.
story of that book. So they are
Okay.
frustrated. They are frustrated and lose their hope and left that due to that reason.
Okay.
So according to your capacity, your potential, you have to choose the material. Okay, that would be very convenient for you in your beginnings,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm. Right. In a nutshell, we can say like this: we have to choose something according to our interest or according to our level of understanding. We
Yeah,
don't have to compare with others. So yes, that's the good suggestion from your side. And I want to ask something else. You told me you are a primary teacher in your village. So you are a government teacher or a private teacher?
I'm a private teacher.
Okay. So you teach a student of your village. I think
Yeah,
primary
I
that
teach.
means yes, less than five,
Yes, you're right.
1 to 5,
Up
I
to
think,
five. Up to
up to
five.
5. Okay. So which subject you teach to a student?
Actually, I teach every subject. Up to five, there's no
Okay.
big deal to teach, right?
Yes, 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 definitely. So
So
yes.
yeah, tell me about yourself. Like, how do you utilize your free time, and what are the hobbies? Always try to follow, right?
Yes. I always do painting whenever I get time, or even though if I have no time in my case, so I want to extract sometimes, manage sometimes for my painting. So because I think painting is a thing that I do like most, and it is the therapeutical aspect of my life, we can say. Whenever I do painting, I feel like separate from the world or peace, de-stress. So these are the thing I feel whenever I do painting, and I like painting very much, we can say, in such a way like if someone says you have to spend your time in one room for a year and you get only one thing with you, so what is the thing you will choose? Then I will choose only one thing, that is all the stuff related to the painting, and I can
Wow,
spend my whole year in one room while to do painting. So in such a way,
wow,
I like painting. And apart from that, I am fitness freak, and whenever not, yes, every day I try to utilize my time using running or using fitness activities. So it's very crucial to maintain our physical health as well. So I try to like practice running every day, and I try to spend some time in nature. So these are my things that I would like to spend whenever I get free time.
wow. That's a great. And actually, I also like to do the painting.
Okay, you also
In
like
the age
painting.
of, yeah, in the age of I think 60, even 17. That time, I was copied. I was
Mhm.
scared as as I mean, what I say, like drawing, as a similar
Yes.
of photos. Like I was copied, pasting you can say, through my pencils. So
Okay.
yeah, so like usually I took the some small classes, books, private class, school book, you can say. There I got
Mhm.
multiple, figures, animations, right? So I used to
Yes, yes.
create, I used to create that on my notebooks, as a similar, pictures I have been copied on my notebook. So that was my interest, It gives me
Mhm.
contentment, feeling, and satisfactions. But
Definitely.
by the increasement of my age, I left my hobbies, and after
Mhm.
indulging myself in other responsibility, I left all these things.
Yes, I have seen like yes, it's very important to like move on. We can say move on from the one things. We cannot bear one thing for always in our life. Sometimes we need to stop doing that. But yes, Hobby is a great thing. I think we should maintain our hobby as well. For example, we don't have to do such thing according to the society or according to the responsibility. It's like very important to do, but sometimes we need to like indulge ourselves with the things that we like only. So, which is why I try to do painting. And yes,
Yeah, yeah, you are right. You are right. Absolutely. Okay, I think today now we should end up because somebody is calling me again and again. I have already given the
okay.
time, and I couldn't
Yes,
expect I
yes,
would
yes.
connect with you today. Really, it's a random, connections.
Okay, okay, okay. Definitely, we will connect another time and have a great day. And it was a wonderful meeting with you. So
Thank
definitely.
you so much. Really, I really enjoy this conversation. And let's see again we connect.
Okay, okay, definitely. Bye.
Okay.